Hello, everyone. Have you ever watched the movie Monster-in-Law starring Jennifer Lopez struggling with her crazy mother-in-law? Well, today's story is much, much worse. Stay focused for a comprehension quiz at the end to help your English learning and conversational skills.
Hey everyone, it's great to be back. Today's story sounds like it's going to be, a little intense, maybe even dramatic. And the comprehension questions at the end are perfect to help your conversational and comprehension skills.
All right, let's jump right in. Today's story is about a woman navigating a difficult relationship with her mother-in-law and a vacation that turned into an unexpected disaster. Here's the story. Our storyteller, let's call her Anna, is a 30-year-old woman who's been married to her husband Jake for about 5 years. While Anna has a loving marriage in most respects, her relationship with her mother-in-law, Linda, has been rocky from the start. Linda has always been a bit critical of Anna, often comparing her to other women and even accusing her of trying to embarrass her after copying Anna's style, like the time Linda dyed her hair purple to match Anna's, only to be mocked by others.
Okay, hold on. So let me get this straight. Linda gets mocked for dyeing her hair like Anna, then blames Anna? That just sounds crazy.
Yeah, Ron, it makes no sense, but that's what the story says, and it's going to get even crazier. Let's continue. Anna and Jake both work full-time and recently decided to take a much-needed vacation. Anna spent months saving up for the trip and planning the itinerary, while Jake was in charge of booking their flights. They were excited to explore new countries and have some quality time together. But when Linda found out about the trip, things started to spiral. Linda insisted on coming along, calling Anna repeatedly, sending family members to pressure her, and even threatening to call the police with a made-up complaint to prevent them from leaving without her. Anna held her ground, telling Jake it was their trip as a couple and not a family outing. However, Jake was hesitant to put his foot down, even suggesting they just take Linda along to avoid conflict. Anna firmly refused, and Jake reluctantly agreed, assuring her he'd handle the situation. On the day of the trip, everything seemed normal. Anna and Jake arrived at the airport, but as they walked toward the waiting area, Jake started acting strangely, looking around like he was expecting someone. That's when Anna saw Linda, standing there with her luggage, smiling and hugging Jake.
Oh, I knew it. Sounds like Jake just could not say no to his mother. Anna must have been shocked to see her after Jake agreed to handle the situation.
Yeah, so let me continue the story with her reaction. And remember, everyone, to pay attention for the comprehension quiz at the end. Anna was stunned. It turned out Jake had secretly booked Linda a ticket. Overwhelmed with anger and betrayal, Anna didn't confront them directly. Instead, she turned and walked out of the airport. Jake followed her, yelling that she was overreacting, but Anna told him off and went home. Jake returned home a few hours later, furious. He accused Anna of ruining the trip and being too hard on Linda. He even called Anna's family, who took Jake's side, saying she should have sucked it up and gone on the trip anyway. Anna spent the day crying with her dog for comfort, wondering if she had made the right decision. All right, that's where we'll pause for now. Ron, Jessica, what do you think so far?
Okay, wow, this is a lot. I mean, it's so tough because, I get why Anna is upset. Jake really crossed a line by inviting Linda after everything they discussed, but, I'm not sure walking away from the trip was the best move either.
I don't know, I think Anna had every right to leave. Her husband completely went behind her back, and honestly, Linda sounds, well, a bit manipulative. I mean, threatening to call the police? That's intense.
Yeah, true, but I feel like there might have been a better way to handle it. Could Anna have talked it out right there? Or maybe they could have still gone on the trip and dealt with the drama later?
Great points. But let's not decide just yet. Let's finish the story. A few days after the canceled trip, Anna tried talking to Jake again. She told him how hurt she felt by his actions and how it wasn't just about the trip, it was about trust and respect. Jake, however, doubled down, saying Anna was being too dramatic and making things harder for everyone, including his mom. Linda, meanwhile, acted like she was the victim in the situation, telling family members that Anna was being unkind and unwilling to accept her as part of the family. This caused more tension, with some relatives even calling Anna to tell her she should apologize to Linda for walking out. Jake's behavior made Anna start to question whether he truly understood her feelings or if he was more concerned with keeping his mom happy. At this point, Anna doesn't know what to do. Should she apologize to smooth things over or stand her ground to make Jake and Linda understand her boundaries?
Oh man, this just keeps getting worse. I feel like Jake is not really being a good partner here. He's just, ignoring Anna's feelings and siding with his mom over his wife.
Exactly. And Linda, wow. She seems like the type of person who's always going to push boundaries. Honestly, Anna might need to set some really firm limits, or this is never going to get better.
Yeah, but, do you think Anna walking out of the trip made things worse? I keep thinking there might have been a way to, salvage the situation.
Maybe, but I also think walking out sent a message. It showed Jake that Anna isn't going to let him walk all over her. She has a right to be upset. Now we want to hear from our listeners. Have you ever been in a situation where someone crossed your boundaries? How did you handle it?
Yeah, and what do you think Anna should do next? Should she apologize to keep the peace or stand her ground?
What about Jake? Do you think he's in the wrong here, or was Anna being too harsh?
And finally, what advice would you give to someone dealing with in-laws who push boundaries?
Now, let's wrap up with a quick quiz to test your comprehension. What did Linda do to try to join the trip? She asked politely? She threatened to call the police? Or she ignored the trip altogether? The correct answer is, she threatened to call the police.
Why did Anna leave the airport? She didn't feel well? Jake invited Linda without her knowledge? Or did she forget something important at home? The correct answer is, Jake invited Linda without her knowledge.
What did Jake accuse Anna of? Being disrespectful to his family? Ruining the vacation? Or both? The correct answer is both. Who sided with Jake after the trip was canceled? Anna's family? Anna's coworkers? Or no one? The correct answer is Anna's family.
What was Anna's main concern about Jake's actions? The money spent on the trip? Trust and respect in their relationship? Or Linda's feelings? The correct answer is trust and respect in their relationship.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Don't forget to comment below with your answers and thoughts on today's story. See you next time on English Podcast Academy.